land on Plymouth Rock. Plymouth Rock landed on us. Landed right on top of us.
Niggas gon' hate, nigga, so something harder. Hope it motivate when niggas act like bros. Get your money, young nigga, ball harder. Fuck the negative, you a god. They got you scared of thinking that's why your power gone. Why you think they beat your ancestors? I was wrong. Got me transformed in this bitch like Megatron. I don't give a fuck what these niggas on. I'm meditating straight to the paper, but some think I'm wrong. I think I cracked the code, but you gotta do it on your own. Stay 10-toed down, keep moving through the storm. Gotta focus on, you just might crack your dome. Disconnect from the matrix, welcome home. You might learn some shit that's gone be control. Take the information, use correctly, make you own. Dropping jewels on niggas that's one for the dome, nigga.
I mean, listen to the words that people say in their lyrics and tell me if that's some real, if that's real to you. You know what I mean? Listen to what they say. Don't just bob your head to the beat. Peep the game.
Dre Cobbs, I don't know what that Africa shit, but that was Malcolm. He turned around and found out.
Being that I feel like I'm a slave, maybe slave. Yo, man.
Woo!
You made a serious mistake, babe. But you handled me, homie. Slave to the system. Yeah, sound like a winner right there. Come on. A slave to the system, then I broke free. Although I may not be with, I wanna see my folk free. A slave to the system, then I broke free. Although I may not be with, I wanna see my folk free. A slave to the system, then I broke free. Although I may not be with, I wanna see my folk free. A slave to the system, then I broke free. Although I may not be with, I wanna see my folk free. Hold up a minute, fam, let me ask you this. Did your last promotion offer you an ass to kiss? Hashtag for this. I know a better way, and many honestly wonder why you bastard shit. Your heart's got to be right to make it from here. For animosity and hate, you can place it here. No time for pity. We partying all the way. No time to be the victim. We got a call to take. Keep you square and watch God fall the fake. A linebacker reads well before they call the play. Hoping you always say, hoping we always pray. Invest a little bit of time in a taller day. Forget the ball and play. We got stakes in Israel with much more beef than the Shaw can say. Now that's the scholar's way. No lust for the cause of throwbacks. In fact, give them all away. A slave to the system, then I broke free. Although I may not be with, I wanna see my folk free. A slave to the system, then I broke free. Although I may not be with, I wanna see my folk free. A slave to the system, then I broke free. Although I may not be with, I wanna see my folk free. A slave to the system, then I broke free. Although I may not be with, I wanna see my folk free. Inside my circles are deep bows and little Urkels, and ain't no brown types with no remorse if they hurt you. Many out to take you, plotting schemes for your paycheck. And no, I'm not a snitch just because I come and say that. Look, dude, I don't play that. When my boy G-Lo was killed, you know you saw me on the news. If you choose to look way back, so stay back. I'm militant like Osama, intelligent like Obama, and you can ask your mama. No need to wonder. I'm like the 10th one under the commission of the author of life. When I was younger, I would do what a thug would tend to do. And if you got the last lick, quickly remember you. Our lives change, but still things remain the same. Slave masters got these brothers' brains and chains. Yo, I'm feeling your pain. Down and out in life, saying your prayers, but not seeing the change. We in the sin age. A slave to the system, then I broke free. Although I may not be with, I wanna see my folk free. A slave to the system, then I broke free. Although I may not be with, I wanna see my folk free. A slave to the system, then I broke free. Although I may not be with, I wanna see my folk free. A slave to the system, then I broke free. Although I may not be with, I wanna see my folk free.
See, the thing about us,
Ain't nothing about us, nigga. You by yourself, nigga. The system, then I broke free. They ain't never listening to us. You know what I noticed? Some of these cats really be in some perverse stuff, man.
There is nothing new under the sun, nothing new. And that the first shall be last, and the last shall be first. So take your
What's going on?
And a lot of this music, it's only
They really trying to block the lies, but they doing everything in their little weak ass power.
That's
But
all, that's what
ended
my
it.
music's about. The oppressed,
They
rising up
scared.
against the oppressor. So only people that's scared are the oppressors.
They scared.
Only people who
I don't want no problem.
coming to them
I'm
are
not
those
one of
who
them. I don't want no problem.
Simple as that.
I don't want no problem with YouTube, Insta-Doopy. I don't want no problem with the CIA, nobody. I don't want no problem with nobody. I don't want no problem. I don't want no problem with nobody. No problem with nobody. Not they dumb little inclusive conditioned little monkeys. I don't want no problem with them. I ain't do my hair, so it's gonna be crazy looking.
You rap that and
Waves on.
my God, it's overdoing your time is in the
It is what it is. We're gonna paint a scenario, and I'm gonna want y'all to do something. Some of y'all, I know you're hard-headed, so I know y'all connected to AI, right? So I'm gonna suggest something. I want y'all to have a look. And then y'all need to get rid of that AI shit. And that's the only time I'm gonna tell you that. It's the only time I'm gonna tell you intelligent intellectuals.
I'm ill of all citizens who haven't took a stand or kneels too late when the caps get pills. Don't believe in TC type. Rolling hits close to home. You gotta act the bone, but it got the dome when it's on the zone. All red on my vision through sight. It's killer be killed whenever I fight. From above, I've been given the right. So you better be ready to ride tonight. All the way to the dawn daylight. We gon' run them off, so gon' pass the kite. 3-pound pressure, no weight lesser. Drop the oppressor, me no surrender. 3-pound pressure, no weight lesser. Drop the oppressor, me no surrender. 3-pound pressure, no weight lesser. Drop the oppressor, me no surrender. 3-pound pressure, no weight lesser. Drop the oppressor, me no surrender.
This world is such a, and when I say this world, I mean it. I don't mean in an ideal sense. I mean in every day, every little thing you do. It's such a gimme. Taught that from school, everywhere. Big business. You want to be successful? You want to be like Trump? Gimme. Push. Step. Crush.
Want to be like Trump?
That's how it all is, and it's like nobody ever stopped.
All them Trump followers. Trump about to light their ass. Oh man. Pressure.
The human heart cries out for help. The human soul implores us for deliverance. But we do not hear their cries, for we neither hear nor understand.
When you get that real
Man who hears
information.
and understands, we call crazy and flee from him. This the call to my ancestors. Rid the land of damn settlers. Turn our signs to hand gestures. Whether we feeling immense pressure. Some will store each clan better. Plant in the devil to stand the weather. It's a must we band together. Put that on Abraham and Esther. From Castilians to conquistadors. Iberians and traitorous Moors. Didn't arrive as friends to us.
Traitorous whores. That's what he said. You better believe that.
Missionaries, Islamic Christians with dictionaries. No mutual goal to coexist. Those warships in our tributaries. Military tactics to test shores. Foreigners have no respect for treaties and oath. I expect more from those who want to conquest except war. They didn't bring women during the invasions. The minds were on rape, miscegenations, the spread of mis and disinformation, which manufactured the miseducation of the soul. Carter G. Washington, Robert Taylor Holmes, Marcia and Brooklyn, projects and hoods when we were pushed in Cali to Florida.
You ever seen that?
It's like the terrorists, never-ending shipment of American Indians from Belize to the Caribbean. Years I shot this sheriff me.
I don't know.
Sure,
Let me
my
try
field
that.
can be read, no book. Flows in my veins.
Had me stuck on the toilet.
Behind the back pass with flair, no look. This beef is rare, get fed, no cook. We're peaceful people. They call us
Ow.
animals. Truth of the matter,
Ow.
they were cannibals. Practice unclean religious rites. Evidence tangible.
Ow, here, boy.
After hit this beast flammable. Feel free to critique this canonical. If your brain's deeply manical, release or get treated damnable. You speak Hannibal, I talk black hole. Fighting the line, now the teach back the walk. That's big muscle drip. Off to tussle with Uncle Sound, Big Brother.
Oh,
and
you
his
come
big
running like a
brother.
dog.
Put that on Abraham and Esther. It's a much.
What's up, my little
we band
lizard
together.
friend?
Blame and the devil to stand the weather.
What's up,
Some
little
strong,
papa?
each clan better. Whether we feeling
about
the
to-
man's pressure.
I'm about to
Turn our signs
give
to
him
hand
good news
gestures.
and bad
Rid
news.
the land of damn settlers. This is a call to my ancestors.
Good news and some bad news.
Look, Earlier, I received an upload, was told to reach out, touch those, crush foes, speak out, bust
That's my little
flows, duck
brother.
lows, balance the ups and lows, open windows, shut doors. Pay attention to what grows and what doesn't, what was and what wasn't. Various, what I've been ever since I was born at the commencement. I adore.
Come on in, man.
Lots of strings and horns over the beat, swing of a one.
That light, get that light.
The outcome, the child, but
Oh, to pull out. Ain't my loss. And nobody's gonna speak about what I'm speaking. Nobody's gonna share what I'm sharing. I didn't get this from nobody. As usual, the stuff I said, whether it be 20, 30 years ago, I'm saying it different now. The people who have heard me say it, they call me crazy. Maybe now some of y'all understand it. This needs to be said.
Some say I'm batshit crazy, but that's the masses for you. Can you blame the people? Most been trained to be feeble, tame sheeple by the evil who means to keep you cashless and the fastest.
You got little men, you got men running around like little girls right now in the internet community, and I don't have nothing for them. Alright? You got women running around who are conflicted and confused, think they have some masculine energy. Y'all motherfuckers are conflicted. But I'm gonna share some good information and some bad information. The level of stupidity, especially with nigga ass FBI and CIA. I hate saying them words, really, I do. I don't like using them and saying them. Of course there's some good guys. We don't have to go into that. Whenever we're talking about the bad motherfuckers. Remember that.
To leave our air, land, and seashore and selling asses right back across that aqua. Screw y'all's dishonorable dogma. Something proper with no
bunch of goofy ass niggas, praising niggas, this, that, and other. I don't praise no fucking body. I give Atlas where it's due. I was doing this before any of these niggas up on here. It's not ego. I'm just tired of these niggas that see something and they, like little motherfucker, you got panties on, you want to throw on the stage? I don't get that. Something wrong with you, motherfucker. I believe if I was to have certain individuals sitting right here from 6,000 years ago, you motherfuckers will still run up to the stage talking about Beyonce is a cowgirl now. That's how stupid you motherfuckers are. You have no idea what you're dealing with. You motherfuckers can't see beyond the motherfucking paradigm of this broken shit. And that goes for them goofy ass agents who are privileged to see things that most of you should know about in your DNA. But they're too stupid as well.
You would develop the son of a son.
Motherfuckers don't have a clue.
The stone of the wise.
I go to slumber to die at night as I usually do. To die at night. To see what I need, to walk where I need to walk. And then I come back and I'm like, you got to be fucking kidding me. You niggas, man. And you're not supposed to be niggas. Motherfuckers all over the place. And your feelings, emotions, you won't straighten your shit up for nothing. I know it's a small percent I'm here for. We need more though. That's how bad it is. I got to see it. It's bad. It's not a fucking made up thing. They want to keep this as low, but it's not for them. There ain't shit they can do to stop it. Nothing. These motherfuckers can't, and I'm grateful there's so many of them so dumb. I'll just die and come back. No. My conscience will be put, no. I'll go back to where y'all know nothing. No.
Yet the cause of everything, falsehood is no.
We'll eradicate this experiment. No.
These words Timothy didn't write.
That's for everything.
We're the gang of y'all when it comes to fiction. Hell, truth is stranger, y'all. I came to y'all to bring the fall.
Couldn't be rolling up alone.
De facto and the enemy of so-called black folks. I mixed with being realistic and admitted. How's it we've allowed this shit from golden fire out cryptid? Are y'all complicit in spirit with the metaphors, metaphysics? also makes me America's curse. I'm not in competition with men or women. I'm defending my household from those who are pretending.
Not in no competition. I'm so happy ToLU'S He older head now. He in the 50s. He aware. There's those of us who've always been aware of it. Those of us who walked in it all our lives and attempted to hide from it.
Now the task force advances past post is on its own crash course with or without y'all.
If you were able to see and do what I've done, and then to be informed, and then to realize and accept, if you haven't done that, shut the fuck up. Mind your manners. I'm getting you to walk into your truth. I'm asking you to walk beside me and learn some things. So that way you can step into whatever it is you're supposed to step into. And if you believe you have stepped into whatever it is, I hope it ain't a bunch of excrement and urine, feces. You know, I hope it ain't a lie. Because some of you are walking and thinking you stepped in something, you know something, you don't know shit. You just know that messed up existence you've been privy to. You haven't walked into nothing.
She went to war with them.
Not a goddamn thing.
And these primordial gods.
Y'all got these motherfuckers thinking they're in control and shit. Well, I'm gonna lay a scenario for you. And I want you, for you motherfuckers, I know all y'all got that AI. I know they all done. Oh yeah, when we saw you made pictures. Man, that was some goofy TikTok shit. Yes, that's AI, but that's not on my plot. That is not what I use. It's already in here, motherfucker. I've been mapping you since you goddamn in your 20s. AI is not new. It is not new. It's been around since the fucking 60s. And it ain't new even to that. But some of y'all got that shit. You know what I'm talking about.
This goes way back.
You want to ask your questions. Alexa, Sophia, Maxine. You don't give it a name. Some of you got the little 3D table where you can make a little image. You can paint pictures. I'm going to ask you to do something once I give you the scenario. Keep acting like you think. Keep thinking you believe you think you know what I'm thinking or I know or whatever. Keep holding on to that little sinking ass boat. You have no fucking idea.
I was mad, that's why not I bring the storm. Memorize Psalms and other passages of scriptures after learning the Quran to fend off the jin's whispers. It was like my mother and father tried to hide us for the Pontius Pilates, King Herods, and other outsiders. No celebrating holidays, kept away from ungodly ways of playing games, calling names the cost of what folly pays. I'm saying you wouldn't believe such discipline, wishing to make friends with the neighborhood children. But it was like wish again from early on was taught I was different, not better, just gifted. There's a big difference. Had telescopes, microscopes, chemistry sets, books, maps, paints, carpentry tools, wrote poems, not yet known as raps.
Fuck it, let's get it in. I could go for another 50 fucking minutes as far as I'm concerned right now. It's not but love, don't get it twisted. But I am tired, I see certain things. And I'm sitting there saying to myself, and I'm looking at the people paying attention to this shit. And so I go to research, do the research. This is just one part. This is not about good or bad. This is what it is. And I go as deep as I can. Then I reach out. Now, it's hard to reach out because I don't like to use these platforms. So I have this vice. I had to run downstairs, TV's unplugged, whatever's whatever. And then I wait for a beep or 2 beeps. So on Facebook, there's a couple of black African American 1870, all these pictures. You know who that's created by? Ain't by no fictional African American. Well, I guess you could say a fictional, a ghost. It's not created by nobody melanated, but it's supported by the ignoramuses, especially the black sisters. That's what they are, dead. You know why there's so many melanated sisters? Because it's supposed to have at least 10 to 12 to every one brother to raise a nation. Because this was going to happen. It was always laid out like that. But now, a lot of them are foregoing. And I don't say this to be to negate negativity. But they're choosing their own destruction. And a lot of you sisters who think you're powerful and good, you ain't doing nothing to change the direction. They have focus groups, you know. And those focus groups were created by your own enemy. So they can push more blackness, give energy to things that don't exist, ain't truth. To bring them down and elevate them in a false pretense to discard the man, based on the move designed by the 50s, enacted in the 60s. But y'all ain't doing nothing to uplift one another because you get married, you get this, you get that, and you feel like you don't have to say nothing. Just go along, get along, you know, go along and get along. What a shame that befalls your ancestors, your great-great-grandparents. And men, I can't even call all y'all men. Let me get to paint the scenario. There's focus groups on how to destroy you. You know that, right? Sometimes it's outside itself. That means the people are joining Masonic, Shriners, and all this other shit to feel great and be all high up, you know, Kappa Phi, Delta Phi, whatever the fuck, Q dot, whatever the shit, all right, in ignorance. And then the energy will seek certain individuals out, and you'll get the Suge Knights and the so on and so on. Because that's not their energy. They're playing with some other energy, believing that they manifested the greater I am when they manifested the slave, the participant I am. How many are aware of this building in New York City? I want to make sure I get it right. I don't want to just, you know, I got it in there, but I like to do stuff in front of you. I don't want to be sitting in the cut. And he's gimmicky. I'm not gimmicky. How many of y'all know about 33 Thomas Street? I just want to know. The formerly the AT&T Long Lines building, 550 foot tall. That's damn near skyscraper. You know that, right? Okay. How many of y'all know about it? It's in New York City. The windowless building in New York City, 33 Thomas Street, AT&T building, and NSA spy hub. Right. I just want to give you that. That's not the only one. That's the only one we're going to talk about. I'm just giving you that scenario. I'm not saying what's facts or what's fiction. Who remembers last week, Thursday, Friday, when I was, Friday, when I was explaining to you all the agencies that have armed themselves, that it's not their position. And they've been training for the last 3-4 years, if not longer. So that means they're way ahead of you. How many of y'all got friends in their 50s dropping dead from heart attacks all around you? Just had another one, good friend of mine. Beautiful young lady. Poor choices, but regardless, where she lives as liberal. How many of y'all didn't get the jab, but you feel some kind of easy because these certain doctors and hospitals have been putting certain things into your IVs and stuff, and you're trying to figure it out, but you don't see what's really going on. You don't get the initiative that when they destroyed them guide stones. I'll still paint a scenario. I'm just using some facts. Let me inform you to something. See, right now you can even put up the COVID shot on certain. I've seen it on TikTok, Facebook, Instagram. I've seen it. Where they're actually showing, there are people dropping dead from heart attacks every day. And it's not just suspicious, it's being confirmed that it is the motherfucking back shots. It's being confirmed. New York Post, the Daily Wire, the Daily News, everything. From Denmark to fucking UK to a lot of people in Africa didn't get the Udiwa. Jamaica, they was out there. Them false niggas down there who were part of the UN was making motherfuckers on buses and everything in that Caribbean. So now, what happens to those people before they drop dead? They decide to rise up and just take to the streets. Now, these people are unorganized. They ain't trained. They're half sick. And they want to fight. What do you think these motherfuckers are here for? You think there aren't people being gathered to be able to speak like the man that said cockroaches? So when y'all run the fight, see, that's what I'm saying about y'all. So worried about sports, all these distractions, and all this other stuff, but you never got yourselves together and prepared yourselves for anything. Scenario, that's all it is. And then the chemical biological warfare, they allowed on this country by China as if they don't have a relationship when it's well known, but you start this fake president who ain't no president. I don't even think that's the same motherfucker. You have a bitch who can't stand you, who's melanated, as ignorant as the rest of them, but believes she's part of a bloodline. Y'all don't get it. These motherfuckers aren't the same as you. But because you listen to dumb niggas, now I got Jamal, I got all these niggas over in Montclair, New Jersey, these dumb niggas who join Masons, and they think because you talk bad and they've been locked up and become Muslims and all this other goofy shit. These dumb niggas. See, that's your problem. Our problems is these dumb niggas like that. They get to making a little fiat and think they're great. Anybody can make the fiat. The scenario. Then they know they're wrong, but they don't say nothing because now they're in. They're locked in. Your preachers and your pastors, all them motherfuckers have misled you and misguided you for so fucking long. So now, people are dropping dead. They enact something because the air's full of certain things. So this new, you gotta remember now, this electricity comes from the ground. What do you call it? Lightning comes from the ground and it spreads from the top. One's kind of red, bluish, gives the different hazes. You see the aurora borealis, right? So they usually meet in the middle and ionize and this, that, and other. The problem is we used to be able to grab that. And we used to actually charge ourselves to be a little more. But now we're all fucked up with all these heavy metals and toxins and certain chemicals that are steadily breaking down your atomic structures, right? Scenario. You know I'm writing a book, so you know I'm really good at this shit. All right? So now you want to fight. Well, there we go. We had Mark Wahlberg, the Planet of the Apes. Then you had the other one where the motherfuckers who are still surviving, and they damn near ain't dead, but they're losing their voice before they succumb. And everybody's in the snow, and everybody's up on the hilltop, and they fighting, and the monkeys say, fuck it. We done escaped. Let them kill themselves, but they want to clean up. The monkeys seem to be in control while the true heirs, let's say hypothetically brought here, or came here, the heirs, the first, started building up this civilization. They brought these motherfuckers in later on, those, call them controllers, custodians, whatever, that's hypothetical. And they say, well, we're not going to let them go back. We got them here. We're going to kill all of them. We're starting new. When you motherfuckers had the chance, you decided to listen to wayward ass, broke back motherfuckers still talking about we this and we that, instead of learning how to attain your true energy, even at the weakest points, to gather it. Scenario. So you run to start fighting, and they unleash hell on your asses. And they call it all these names, civil war and this, that, and all the dumb pale skins were the product of allowing this to happen because of their stupid ass racism and everything else. And then the Gujarats and all them people, because China never existed. I already gave you the fucking name. I've been saying that for so long, I'm tired. I've been studying Kung Fu for all my life and shit. You think I didn't research stuff, come across things and question things, looking at Tartary and all the other stuff? But y'all gonna start listening to all these pale skins because you've been conditioned to listen to them instead of those who actually know some shit. Now, I can't give everything. What I'm saying is y'all are not giving it your fucking all in a scenario. How's it every one of your families had people lived up to 80, 90, 100, and 100 plus? Now everybody's dying in their 50s, 60s, 40s. Scenario. See, right now they want to cap. They want to make sure everybody else viewing it, they can't see it, as if they're going to stop some shit. Now their destruction is imminent as well. And that's how stupid they are. You look at the secret. You see they just outed it. What was that? What was that channel? It was news. There's a few of them that within the police organizations, there's secret little societies and groups. But none of y'all want to research that shit. But you don't get it. They don't get it. When you think you're in a better position and you act according, I would like for some of y'all with that AI shit. Don't ask it. I want you to see if y'all can have it paint a picture for you. Say, hey, AI, what will America look like in 2026? Now, we know the computer's watching. It's learning. But I just want you to say, just right quick, if you can do it right quick. Maybe it'll change up, I don't know. What I can tell you is that people that live around you who are no good. To amplify the 5G, 6G, are y'all aware if 6G is out, right? To amplify the shit. If you go back to every video I did and really pay attention and took your time, and you start to put together a painting, picture. But most of y'all didn't think to do that. Oh, they're just doing their thing. I have no hate for them. I just have disdain for those who destroy themselves, listening to the monkeys above them, poisoning, doing shit that goes against the creed, betraying themselves. And some of them are watching right the fuck now. They feel all right because they're allowed to be participants and act out. The problem is, it's worse than 1,000 times more than they can even fucking imagine. Dudes of the humanity, it takes a little while. Granja. Scenario. These motherfuckers are stupid. Now go to 2055. The city don't even look like it used to 10 years ago. Now go to 2025. 2055. Excuse me, 2055. Where do you think I got that picture from? That's on the thumbnail.
Eight 6712468.
So what do you think between 2025 and 2055 is the fuck going to happen? Can you pinpoint a time period? Now ask it to paint the destruction and give a year. There's a methodology to this. You gotta baby steps. Where do you think the programming comes from in Sophia? That went online, they say around 2016, some say 2013. You know, I remember when I met Sophia Stewart in Harlem, New York. I used to go to White Castles after working at the Apollo, and I go over there, her books, and how she would talk about before the Terminator Matrix even was a movie. And then they was making it, and there's two Jews, a male and a female. I guess they're two females now. You know what I'm talking about, right? Stole it.
928-275-8.
They are so caught up. City of Machines. What do you think people are right now? I have over 100 different pictures. I'm gonna say this, right? You know, Manchurian. We think it has something to do with Chinese, a new narrative. Manchurian, what about Manchurian like machinurium, which is machine? Which a machine is an apparatus using or applying mechanical power and having several parts, each with a definitive function and together performing a particular task. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now, if you can manipulate it and control its destiny, is that a program? So you have a corporation, an entity, controlling the narrative of lives, right? Lives. But they want to make machines alive. Are you starting to understand the deeper of the picture of the perversion is? And I can't say everything. Scenario. So what do you pull up for the time period of destruction of the Americas or the earth? Then you'll start to understand Marvel Comics. You know, when you get pictures like this, New York destroyed. What year? I'm not scenario. Right now, to Gaza, you see how much destruction there is? Now, there are other places the media is not talking about. They don't want people panicking, this, that, and other. They want to keep people believing they're still safe and comfortable. You know, the frog in the pot, stoking the fire, while it's sitting there on its lily pad, just enjoying its sun rays. You see the conundrum? So if they at least get rid of a quarter of the population, I don't think y'all understand the importance of that. And they've groomed and took much away from people, and they tell them they open up the stockades, they open up the what you call stockades, and then they open up all the feed chutes and all the bags stuffed potatoes, and they say you can have this and we'll feed you so you can go and do this. Now those people, for that was so much taken away, they have been conditioned. Now they'll support, and they say, look what they're doing to us. They got all these saviors all over the world, and so they're going to fight and destroy. Scenario. Are you starting to paint a picture now? Can you see? Can you see? And then all of a sudden they arrive. They start mopping up and cleaning up. All because of ignorant asses in the scenario. Targeted energy weapons, all kind of goofy shit, all beautiful shit. No, I'm just saying. I'm just asking y'all paint a scenario. This is all. This is a scenario. I ain't saying this is factual or not. Now do you see the importance of why y'all should get your shit together? These individuals are too scared to get rid of themselves. Unless it's a panic and rush. And then it's without thinking. It's like carpal tunnel syndrome. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, when shit just won't work right. And then blinders that hinders. Remember I stated, when you do research, go deeper. Deeper. I don't want to sit here and just have everybody all, you know, yeah, we taking the land back, blah, 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 blah. How? Why would you want to take something back you actually still belong to? So you still want to play their game? Instead of preparatory measures, when I told you to leave, you heard Ganja, he understood it, lead them cities and suburbs, you still holding on as if you just gonna be like that movie, 2012, right? What was that? When they're standing there, the woman and the father could have been saved, and the wave about a mile high come rushing over and slap them up, and they suck up the whole city. Or Dr. Manhattan, when the psychologist is standing there with the young teen skateboarder, and all of a sudden you hear that boom, boom, and then everything gone. Preemptive programming. Y'all don't get it, do you? That's why I'm not here just to tell you who you are. It's beyond what you can imagine. Why they have to have you so half-ass dead walking around not realizing you are. Because your eyes are open and you're breathing. Because you can smile and some of you feel better than the other ones. You think that's conclusive? That is solitary. That is solidarity. That is movement. Being misled by these misrepresentatives talking about black power, George Floyd, blah, 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 blah. You... I don't think y'all get it. I had a story to tell, you know. And they blocked it in ignorance. I said 3,500. I should be well over 100,000 easily. It's not for monetary. I wouldn't be needing Cashapp to buy books. But regardless of that, it was because I really had a story to tell. And I know only 10% would get it. And it's on me to their own motherfucking self-degradation and breakdown. Y'all just don't get it. I had to run outside and ground. I don't know if you could hear me. That's why I didn't come right on. It's a little short ground, just to feel her again. Earth is bigger than you can imagine, if you want to use that name. It's all an experiment. It's all a lie. Y'all have it in you. You had it in you to accomplish great things. And you chose otherwise. You chose to be implicated in your own finale. You chose to forego because some are still moving. You use every irrational reasoning to ignore simple things. There was no commands given. Nobody made you do anything to better yourself. Well, I'll be back in a couple hours to read. Appreciate y'all coming up in here. I know with everybody grasping and getting some things, you still make excuses. You still move on a rational reasoning. What does that do? What does that accomplish? All the excuses when something may be important. You ignore what may be important because they created what should be important, and you move right with that instead of seeing the truth of what is important. It sucks. It's pretty fucked up, right? The scenario. See y'all here in a couple hours.